Nara is a student who arrives late at school, so she runs to make it on time. When she arrives, she finds Jojun, the popular kid, surrounded by people because it's his birthday. When she sees him, Jojun smiles at her, and Nara feels a rush of love, but embarrassed, she quickly moves away. Nara goes to her classroom, where there's a birthday surprise, but she realizes it's actually for Yo-Yun. She feels left out for not knowing anything about it, and her classmates call her silly. When Yo-Yun enters, he invites Nara to take pictures with him. Later, Nara joins her friends and sees a girl flirting with Jojun, which also catches her friends' attention because they think he's very attractive. Soon after, Nara meets the girl who was flirting, and she asks Nara to deliver a love note to Ayum since she's too shy to do it herself. Nara agrees out of kindness, but when she hands the gift to Yo-Yun's friends, they tease her, spreading rumors that the gift is from her, embarrassing her. However, Yo-Yun finds out that the gift wasn't from Nara, and he's disappointed because he secretly loves her. The students start using their phones to vote in a contest to see who has the most followers at school. Everyone votes like crazy for one girl, which makes Nara and her friends sad since they also want to be popular. Later, Nara eats lunch alone until Shin shows up and asks if she likes Jojun. Nara says no, which makes Shin's heart fill with joy. Later, Nara is scrolling through Instagram and decides she wants to be popular. She starts taking pictures at home and school. During one of these times, Yo-Yun surprises her in the bathroom, scaring her, and she runs out. Yo-Yun chases after her to apologize, and when Nara almost falls, he catches her firmly, showing a smile that hypnotizes her. Yo-Yun asks Nara to delete the picture she took of him. And she agrees, but only if he grants her 3 wishes. Yo-Yun agrees, and the two leave together, while Shin jealously watches from the window. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next summaries. Continuing, the next day, a new student named Yen, who is an influencer, arrives at school and quickly becomes admired by everyone because she has many followers on Instagram. The school president invites the girls to participate in an influencer contest, and everyone says Yen should join, since she's so beautiful. Nara's friends sign her up too, but when Nara finds out, she runs to cancel her registration. There, she meets Yen, who reveals she used to watch Nara's videos because we find out that Nara was a famous cooking influencer when she was a child. Yen then suggests they enter the contest together, which excites Nara. After the event, Nara happily grabs Yo-Yun's hand and takes him with her, to Shin's sadness, who watches everything. Of course, Yo-Yun agrees to help her win the contest. However, when the students discover Nara's past, she remembers all the hateful messages she received, which made her quit making videos. Sad, Nara runs away crying and stumbles, full of anger, until Yo-Yun helps her up and takes her to the nurse's office, where he tends to her injury. Nara feels unable to look him in the eye and confesses to Yo-Yun that she doesn't want to be ridiculed again, but he encourages her, saying she shouldn't care about what others say. The president then announces that only one girl can win the contest, and Nara and Yen will have to compete against each other. The contest starts, and Yen gains many followers and likes, while Nara doesn't get any. One girl even mocks her dance. However, Yo-Yun offers to record videos with Nara, and her views start to rise. When people ask if they're dating, Nara gets nervous and says no, which breaks Jojun's heart. Shin also gets upset because he had planned to meet Nara. But when he finds out she was live streaming with Jojun, he gets even angrier. Nara tries to apologize to Shin, but he ignores her. So, she does another live stream, but in the middle of it she gets a call from a friend saying a boy is bothering her. Nara runs to help, and when she arrives, she yells at the boy, who pushes her. We find out the live stream was still going, and seeing this, Shin, believing Nara was in danger, rushes to help her and asks if she's okay. Nara, surprised, thanks him. Shin, no longer mad at her, says he'd like to see her alone another day. The next day, Nara finds out that all the girls are talking about her. At first, she thinks they're mocking her, but actually, they're commenting on how great a friend she is because they all saw the live stream. Nara gains thousands of followers and shows Yo-Yun, but he isn't too excited because he knows that true happiness doesn't come from fame but from Nara herself. As Jojun's face gets close, Nara's heart warms. Then, the teacher gives a group assignment, and Nara chooses Yo-yeon as her partner, pushing Shin away, who was sitting next to her. The two get together, and Nara puts on her best dress and carefully does her makeup. However, when she sees Jojeon, she becomes more nervous than ever. Nara wants to create content with Jojeon, and they film a dancing video. Jojeon comments that Nara is a bad dancer, which irritates her, but they try again, and this time, their laughter mixes with love. After taking pictures at their favorite spots, the same places they used to go to when they were kids, they run into Shin and Yen, who feel uncomfortable seeing them together. Shin leaves as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, Nara and Yo-yeon walk hand in hand, and when Nara tries to take a picture, Yo-yeon takes a photo of her instead to always keep that smile in his memory. Before saying goodbye, Nara asks Yo-yeon if he wants to go out with her, but quickly clarifies that it's just to record more videos for social media. Yo-yeon, confused, doesn't understand anything. Nara then meets Yo-yeon, who agrees to do whatever she wants while Shin watches sadly. They have an exam, and Nara hasn't studied, but Yo-yeon gives her his notes in front of everyone, surprising her friends. Nara then starts receiving hate messages and threats from a follower, which scares her. She believes she's in danger because the follower seems to know things about her personal life. Nara meets with Yo-yeon but can't tell him what's bothering her. He notices her personality has changed and that her smile no longer shines. Yo-yeon asks what's going on, and Nara explains that she's afraid of being ridiculed again. He encourages her to go to the police, and she follows his advice by reporting the follower, which calms her a bit. However, the next day, Nara sees a false story about her, which deeply affects her, causing her to have a panic attack. Later, Nara meets with the teacher, who reveals that the person responsible for the attacks is the boy who had bothered her friend and shown his face during the live stream. The teacher informs her that the boy was arrested, and Nara does another live stream, thanking her followers and saying that she's no longer afraid and that she'll never hide again. At school, they go on a camping trip, and a boy confesses that he likes Nara, which angers Yo-yeon and Shin, who both glare at him with disdain. During a gym class, they throw balls at him, hurting him. Nara decides to take him to the nurse's office, but Yo-yeon and Shin end up taking the boy there, treating him with less kindness than Nara would have. Later, Nara is looking for a book and finds Yo-yeon, who looks at her like the sun is rising in his eyes. He tells her that whatever she needs, he'll be there to help her. Shortly after, the boy who confessed to liking Nara invites her to go out, and she accepts, leaving Jojeon and Shin heartbroken. They then play a game of truth or dare, and Jojeon is asked if he likes someone. Embarrassed, he says he likes everyone, which deeply disappoints Nara. The boy who invited her out tries to kiss her, but Jojeon shows up and confesses to Nara that he likes her, while Shin watches from afar, hurt. Nara looks deeply into Jojeon's eyes, and just as they're about to kiss, a teacher shows up, interrupting the moment. The next day, Nara returns to school and finds out that the contest is coming to an end. She decides to make food videos like she used to when she was a child, and her followers keep growing. Feeling the pressure to win the contest, she starts eating less, which makes her sick. Shin takes care of her with tenderness, and during a moment of confidence, Yen asks if he's in love with Nara, but Shin, reluctant, doesn't reveal his feelings. One night, Nara plays a prank on Shin, scaring him. When they touch, there's a spark of love in the air. Shin then tells Nara that he needs help studying, and they form a study group with Yo-yeon. During the session, Nara and Shin argue, which sparks Yo-yeon's jealousy. Yo-yeon plans to confess his feelings and tells Nara that he's never had a girlfriend. Nara teaches him how to hold hands and kiss someone, not realizing that he wants to do these things with her. In the end, Nara and Yo-yeon finally confess their feelings for each other, and love prevails over the pressures of fame and school. They decide to continue making videos, but now without the need to please others, focusing on their happiness and the moments they spend together. Did you like this summary? Then make sure to subscribe here so you don't miss the next ones. While you're at it, go ahead and check out the one on your screen. Thanks.